Hi Mom, and welcome back. Thanks for watching. So today I'm going to be doing a little bit of I think it's technically a tag video that I saw on Katie Marie's channel. She's a YouTuber who's definitely bigger than me, but she's on the smaller side and I really enjoy her content. She does a lot of eyeshadow palette content, so if you want to check her out, do that. But I saw this video on her channel about what's on your wish list. So it's a series of questions about makeup that you don't have, but that you've thought about buying, like things that you want. I'm going to be answering those questions and we're going to be, I'll scooch over here, and we're going to be popping up some pictures next to me of the things, and I'm going to talk a little bit about them. I have a feeling my dog's going to interrupt, and we'll get to that when we can. Initial burp. It's like a rite of passage at this point that I have to burp out of nerves. And why am I nervous? I'm sitting here by myself in my own house, talking to my own self. Who? Mama, who? Anyway, also I'm very tropical today. I'm feeling it. And we have a guest star, which is this pimple. Say hello to him, ladies and gentlemen. So, the oldest product on my wish list. So, if I am not mistaken, that would be the Too Faced Pumpkin Spice Liquid Lipstick. And I think it's the oldest product because I'm pretty sure they bring out some version of this every year around the holiday time. But it's a really pretty like burnt orange lip. And I don't actually have any burnt orange lipsticks. And I don't really know why, because I love I'm wearing something really bright today, but I love sort of a muted grungy tone a lot. And that's just always has appealed to me, but I've just never picked it up. And I had a coworker when I worked at Ulta who had it, and it always looked so pretty. Yeah, I think that's the one that's recurring every year. I could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure. Too Faced Pumpkin Spice Liquid Lipstick. I said what I said. The newest product on my wish list that I have just added, that is the Kimchi Chic Pearl Gone Wild highlighter. This highlighter is beautiful. I've wanted to try Kimchi's brand for a while, and this just looks so opalescent, like multicolored. It looks like a pale girl's dream because it's such a light color. You know, I can't wear darker highlighters, obviously. It just looks like my dream color. I think it looks beautiful. I want to pick it up really bad, but I've spent a lot of money recently, so it's gonna have to wait. But maybe I'll add it on my Christmas list because I really want it. But it just looks really beautiful and really special and really unique. So, a wish list item you keep forgetting about. So this question was hard because if you keep forgetting about it, like you forgot. How do you pull that from the recesses of your brain? But I did. And this is a really simple product, but it's something I've always wanted to try and I just haven't. The ColourPop Face Milks. It's a skincare product technically, but I've always wanted to try that product because I really like having like an extra moisturizer step for my dry skin to like add in with a thicker moisturizer, like kind of a barrier before I put a thicker moisturizer. I always figured I would really like that product, and I actually did try it, one of them. I can't remember which one, but I tried one of the scents at my friend Sharice's house. I love you. I tried it at her house and I ended up really liking it. So that's something I've always wanted to buy. They're not that expensive because ColourPop's not that expensive, but I just keep forgetting to pick them up. And I've added them to my cart a few times and then I just keep taking them out and I always forget that I wanted them. So that would be the product I keep forgetting about. And I feel like I forget about ColourPop in general. I did just place an order with them. I just forget how affordable they are and, you know, how much I like their stuff. I can't stop looking at freaking Mount Vesuvius over here, ruining a perfectly good look. Product that you cannot get by you. So obviously I live in the United States. I don't think I have any international followers with all 34 of my subscribers. I am obviously very famous. So I can get pretty much anything in the US. Like, it's so much easier to get things here than the rest of the world. But a product that's in another country that I think I could get, because I've seen other American YouTubers get it. I don't know if you'd have to pay a fee or really high shipping or how that works, but something I haven't ordered because it is from another country. Anything by Odin's Eye Cosmetics, but specifically the Alva 2 palette, which we can pop up right here, which is so colorful and so beautiful. I want that palette so bad, and those shimmers, they just look divine. Also, the highlighter palette is something that I've wanted to try. It looks like it would be really good for fair skin. They are from Stockholm, I believe is what their Instagram said. Okay, a wish list product that you'll buy next. Well, I really want that kimchi highlighter, and maybe that would be the next thing I would buy, but for this one I wanted to put something different. So I put the BH Cherry on Top palette because I've heard that these palettes are really good, and I actually just bought the pink one. It just came in the mail today. You'll probably probably see it in a video. But I really want these Sweet Shot palettes because I love the concept. I love that they're monochromatic. I love the packaging, and like the blue and the green and the orange are all sold out, and I don't know if they're going to be coming back in stock, but they have the red on like Ulta and the BH website. So I really wanted to grab the red one, and I heard that the red in that palette is really good, and it's hard to find a true red eyeshadow. It's a lot easier to find like a burgundy or more of an orangey red or more of a pinky red, but it's hard to find like a true red. So I want to try the cherry on top, and I have some Ulta points, so you may be seeing that at some point. A wish list item that you added because of YouTube. So that would be the Muse Beauty Impressionism palette. Everyone that I've seen try this has loved it, but specifically Annette's Makeup Corner here on YouTube, she loved it. I watched her, I think, first impression, and she might have done another video or two on it. It's pretty, I think. I think the cover is pretty, but the color story wasn't anything that I was like jumping up and down about. I don't really know why. It just didn't appeal to me in an extreme manner. I liked it, but I didn't love it. But after seeing everybody like rave about it pretty much, it really made me want to give it a go. So if I had the chance to try that out, I definitely would. Did I skip some? I did. Okay, we're gonna go back to this question at the end. Work. Bad at math. A product that I removed because of YouTube from my wish list, so I no longer want it, is the Melt 420 palette right here. Yes, this is a weed themed palette. Yes, get off my case about it. The main reason I like it is not for that, it's for the fact that it's these grungy yellow and greens that are so kind of deliciously ugly that I love them. I really love a grungy eye. I love a grungy lip. I kind of tend to go for more affordable palettes, if I'm being honest. It's something that I definitely had in the back of my mind that I wanted because it is so pretty, but I heard again from Angelica Nyquist and from a few other people that that palette apparently performs just atrociously, so I think if I got the opportunity I would not pick it up because apparently it's really bad quality. And I've also heard that Melt in general, I've never tried anything from Melt. I hear that Melt Cosmetics in general is very hit or miss. Like some of their stuff is great and some of it is not great. That's the tea on that. Most affordable item on your wish list. Wish list? No. Most affordable item on your wish list. I also just ordered one of these, but I haven't ordered this color yet, which is the e.l.f. Hot Jalapeno Bite Size Palette. This is only $3, and I haven't picked it up. It's because I can never find the hot jalapeno one at Walmart. I can only find the neutral ones, but they have a blue one, which I actually just ordered, and they have a green and gold one, which is the hot jalapeno that I do want, but I can never find it. I saw it at Ulta once, and I was gonna grab it, but I was on a strict budget. I didn't want to add anything, even if it was $3. So that's something that I want. And I also want one of the bite-sized face palettes. I think I want the shade, I think it's called Face Duo Bite Size. I think it's like Cantaloupe or something is the shade. It's whatever the pale one is with like the peachy blush. I want that one. And those I think are also $3. Eventually I will get those up because if I got both of them, it would only be $6. They never seem to have the right colors in stock when I go to Walmart. I think I've skipped several. Did I skip several? We're gonna do the next few ones, and I don't know numbers apparently. The most expensive that's on my wish list, I really want some of the, I don't know how you say it, if it's Cleona or Cleonid stained glass shadows. I think it can get up to like $16 to $18 for like one shadow because the formula apparently is so like unique to make and apparently just impeccable, but they're like multi-chrome and duochrome and like all of these different shifting colors. You can have like, oh, they look so pretty, and all of the YouTubers that I follow that do indie content post about them and they just look so pretty, but I could only afford to get like 2 shadows. Maybe one day if I want to treat myself, but I'd really have to save up a little bit of money to get like an actual substantial sized palette of those shadows. A product that's on your wish list that you can't get anymore. This is the Besame Mermaid Lagoon palette, like the mermaids from Peter Pan. If you did not know, I love mermaids. I have a mermaid tattoo on my thigh. My calendar that's in the back, you can't see it today, but my calendar is mermaid. I have all sorts of mermaid art in my house. So if I had known about this when it came out, I totally would have gotten it. And honestly, the color story doesn't even speak to me that much, but the packaging is just such a pretty collector's item that I would just love to have it. And buying it used, and people sell it for like $100, so I don't want to do that. So I skipped 2. We're gonna talk about them. One of the questions that I skipped was a product you're glad that you removed from your wish list. So yeah, so that I removed, that I wanted, that I no longer want. And I answered that question that I no longer want because of YouTube, but this is just one in general. And that is, we're gonna get into some boiling hot tea here. The Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson Conspiracy Palette. Was I one of those dumb bitches that waited in line for that thing? Yes. Did I buy some of the collection? Yes. Do I regret it? No, because I know I had good intentions at the time, but yes, because I know that Jeffree definitely has done some not so great things, and I do believe in second chances, but he's kind of been given third and fourth and fifth and sixth chances. So I have some stuff of his, but I don't really think that I'm going to be overly supporting him in the future. I do have the mini controversy palette, but I do feel as if him in particular, just Google it. I am not the one. I am not the one here today. And the color story really isn't that great, so I don't think honestly I would have used it very much had I gotten it. I'm okay not having it. And the other question that I skipped, a product on your wish list that you'll never buy. And that for me, this also could be most expensive, but I wanted to do 2 different answers, so I wanted to put the Cleona in there. I may buy the Cleona, but something I probably won't ever buy unless it's a gift or like on sale, or if I blow up on YouTube and I have an excuse, is anything from Natasha Denona. She recently came out with a few palettes, but a while back in one of my new releases, I talked about the bronze palette. I did really like that palette, and I like several of her palettes, but they range anywhere from like $65 to like $129, and I think her big palettes are like $200 and some dollars, and that's just a lot of money for eyeshadow. Like I said, it'd have to be a good sale, and I'd have to have like a gift card or something to swing it. So I'm not saying you'll never see it on this channel, but I just don't think, just organically right now, if I had to choose to buy it or not, I just wouldn't and couldn't. That's money. Shmoney. So this has been all about the products on my wish list. What I wanted, what I don't want, what I still want, what I will want. Want. Do I shop when I'm sad? Yes. Here we go. If you've enjoyed this video today, please like, leave a comment, and subscribe. Let me know what's on your wish list. Hi neighbor. Let me know what you think about all of these items that I've talked about here today, and just become a member of the Makeup and Tomfoolery Looks by Lily family. This has been fun, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye, Mom.